that they're not taking any questions about Frank Darabont, which is interesting, but we've been there, done that, so we're not going to speak on that again. But it's very cool. Just went on today. Today is Sunday the 4th, so the panel just went on this morning. Liz was able to get me that audio. We're getting it right out to you, which is how we do things. And just before I let this roll, along the same topic, I'd like to mention, if you guys want Walking Dead news fast, you really need to check out our Facebook groups and our Twitter account at WDTV Podcast. There's other bigger websites and bigger news, organizations for entertainment. They're not concentrating on The Walking Dead. It makes me nuts seeing these huge entertainment sites tweeting things that we've had on our Facebook page or, that we were tweeting about days ago. So please check out our Walking Dead TV Podcast Facebook page. Like it. You'll be in on all the action right when it happens. And at WDTV Podcast for Twitter. So here is the Zero Tolerance panel from DragonCon 2011.
So since you guys got up early this morning to come brave the crowds in the heat, I'll give you a little something because I signed totally different paperwork than the rest of them do. But first I'm going to say we cannot talk about Frank Darabont. I can after the show. They can, all right? So no questions about Frank Darabont. Since this is rather small and more intimate, I don't know how you guys would feel the questions. Do you want to have somebody in the aisle like yesterday? Hi. Oh, cool. So whoever those people are with the microphone, will line up, kind of sit down behind them so that it doesn't obstruct the views of the engineers behind you, and pop up, ask your question. So you can kind of leave the thank you for being here kind of things to yourselves, because we're paying them to be here, we know they're thankful, all right? So the quicker we can get to the questions, the more you can ask and the more lively we can make them. They're always late, that's why I'm up here. So as a treat for you, I'm going to say something to you. All right, so who has read the comic book? The graphic novel? Sweet, all right. So who has seen the trailer for season 2? Okay, cool. So you kind of know where they're going to wind up for the season? If I'm a zombie for the show, where might you find a zombie once you reach a destination out in the countryside like that?
Crickets.
I just heard crickets. Yes. Best gig ever. So cool. It's a much more expanded scene than the one panel page of issue number 11. I promise. It covers several episodes, actually. So super fun. We're not allowed to talk about it, but that was kind of cute. When one of the cast members from season 2 that we've not met yet just kind of popped up and said, I have a question. Yeah, we were just like, how many more surprises are we going to allow about us? We had one of the assistant directors from the pilot in here yesterday. That was fun. And scattered through the audience was no joke 15 other fellow zombies from previous season. We had to make part of the makeup team. It's not one person slapping that together, I promise you. So we had several people here, including my makeup artist, who's so hot, and I don't mind him breathing on my face as he applies things. So while we're waiting for people, because I have the girls back here, we'll start in a couple minutes with or without everyone else. Because the show must go on, right?
Yep.
Exactly. Yeah, we've got a few minutes still. Very cool. Let's see. Question.
Success factor, you guys all need multiple episodes.
Sure.
Generally, you're not always the same zombie.
That's a correct statement.
They change your wardrobe and makeup.
Absolutely. It's kind of like getting to play dress up a whole bunch of different times. I never know where to wear until I get to set, because they have my measurements, and they just feel different pieces. What sucked about season 1, for all of you that want to be a zombie on the show, let me tell you, I weigh about 190 something pounds. At 5'8", I'm a fat girl, and it's okay. I revel in my size. I love my body. However, for gaunt, skeletal, thin zombies that were drawn that way, that's what they really want to show. Hey, Sam Flegel. Oh my gosh. This guy's over in the artist alley, and he does zombie portraits for a living. Hey, Sam. You never know what to expect here at DragonCon. Sam, go check him out. He did a family portrait of me and my family last year, and it's phenomenal. He's amazing. And he's a friend. Anybody else from the show that's going to surprise us today? Because that was some fun. Hi, I'm the actor on season 2, but I can't tell you what I do. That was cute. Who might live near a barn? Oh, maybe somebody in a farmhouse, but it's the same thing. So, any of the zombies from season 1 or 2? No, oh, it's just me. Good. All right. So, I'm the fattest zombie on set. Imagine my surprise. We're shooting season 2, episode 1. Remember through all of AMC's promotions, they were like, be a zombie on the Walking Dead contest? Well, yeah, that made me kind of chuckle because they made it out to be this big, huge, fabulous production. And I was like, oh, those poor people. So I'm looking around as I'm doing all my check-in stuff bright and early in the morning. And we were doing stuff out by the Speedway for the scene of the trailer where he's looking through the gun barrel and you see the one girl and he cocks the chamber, pulls it up, and we're all there. So that's what we were shooting that day. And these really large people came in the door. And when I say large, these guys were like 6'2", 6'3", pushing 300 pounds. And I was like, those are gonna be zombies? Oh, thank you. I'm the tiny one now. So happy. And they're like, no, those are contest winners. I was like, of course. Of course. So yeah, we didn't discriminate that day. So it's my running joke because they all hate me on set, but because I show up all the time, I'm quiet on set, believe it or not. I do everything that I'm told to do and happen to be friends with the casting agency. They just keep popping me up. It's awesome. Because who would want to be a zombie all the time? It's super cool. Another question for anyone. Why would everyone get here? None? Okay, when they actually get here, every panel, I've been doing this for years, y'all get the uncomfortable, I don't want to be the first person to ask a question. So 7 minutes into panel 1, if you finally get brave enough and it opens the floodgates, don't be that panel today, okay? So when they get up here, just start lining up, we'll start fielding questions, popping them off. All right, deal? Is it deal? You did? Thank you. It was only like 3 minutes into the panel. Thanks for breaking the time. I appreciate it. Because they all sit here and they're like, good morning, everybody's just like...
It's true, that first, couple minutes is pretty awkward.
So once one of you starts and everybody's like, oh, thank you, she's talked first. Awesome. So just don't waste their time, man. This is your hour. Take advantage. Or, this is your 58 minutes. Do we bring the girls out, or do you just hang out for a few minutes? Sure, like, we're hang out a few minutes. Sorry. Another question. Shoot, go. Yes. Yes. They've not asked me to lay down on pavement yet. In August, in Atlanta, Georgia. Remember the CBC scene, episodes 5 and 6? Yeah. Lay on the pavement. 16 hours. They do give you these things, you know your windshield protectors in your car? They cut them and it looks like the shape of a dog bone to cover your ass and your shoulders. But if they see it or it looks awkward in your wardrobe, they're like, get out the bones. And that's what we call the bones, because it looks like dog bone. So you kind of have padding until it's, in the way, and then you get rid of it. It's the oddest thing. I'm like, why tease me? I finally shoved it in all the right corners, and I'm all like lounging. Oh, and then they come around and reposition you in awkward angles. Good times. On the pavement in August in Atlanta, Georgia. Colby, you had a question. I saw your hand shoot up. Oh, here we go. So you can imagine the makeup is not dry or powdery, it is rather sticky and tacky. Although it tastes and smells amazing. Like the red is some kind of tropical fruit punch. I'm not even kidding. So we all smell like a bunch of queers who just came out of a floor shop and everything else. Allegedly. No. So it's not uncomfortable smelling. Of course, latex smells like latex, and that just sounds like a good time, but it's early to talk about that kind of good time. So, because we're in a more rural area this season, there are no pesticides that can be put down.
I don't know.
And perhaps a zombie that might be found somewhere in a rural area might encounter, hay. Or feathers. So about halfway through shooting one episode a few weeks ago, they're all trying to pull all this stuff off of our makeup. And then somebody finally got smart and was like, okay, do you really think zombies clean themselves or green? Oh, girl, let's be safe. So then they just slathered more makeup over the top of it. So by the end of the day, it kind of looked like a bad scarecrow version of the Wizard of Oz. Good times. The bugs are the best. They're huge in rural Georgia. Giselle doesn't feature contact lenses, and she's a total princess. She's from Iran, and she just comes out with her long, flowing, gorgeous black locks, and she's stunningly gorgeous, and she wears light breathable linen suits to chomp around the field to pick contact lenses and folks. And she's responsible for re-wetting everyone's drop, making sure nobody's eyes dry out and all that. She has an assistant that her job is to keep spraying her down with insect repellent. It's the best. And she'll be like, shh, sorry, Giselle, it's all about it. Giselle's like, ah. Every day, it's awesome.
No, not really.
This is Jennifer. She runs Cosmos Rising here.
They're on their way, so I have made contact. They're on their way, and as soon as one of the guys gets here, like John or Steven, we'll bring him and the girls on up. But the rest of them are on their way. So you are not just sitting in this freezing ballroom at 10 a.m. for nothing. I promise you. I promise you.
That's okay, I'm gonna
It might take a little time. They're sleepy too. It's been a busy weekend for them. So hold on, sit tight, and we'll be back with you as soon as we can. Meanwhile, Tony's doing a fantastic job entertaining you, right?
Thank you. I love that. See Munchkin Land?
awesome.
I don't want to cheapen it by calling it what it's not. It looks fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great. And kudos to you for being up this early to put that ensemble together. Yeah, I had to put her in my course of thanks. So, other questions before I get here? I'll talk about anything, I don't care. They'll be all coy and shy and sweet. I won't. I'll say like it is. Do it, bring it. Hey, you, sir. You know what, for me, it's really about once I get in wardrobe and makeup and hair, you transform. And you guys kind of know that. Like once you get into your costume, get up, outfit, whatever you want to call it, there's that part of you that comes out to be and kind of fill in the rest of the wardrobe that's sitting on your skin. Because like truly, like when I was talking to Autumn the other day, and Autumn Reeser from the Ordinary Family, like actors, our bodies are a tool, and we do whatever we can to completely fill out the rest of it and meet the fabric that's touching our skin. So I can't get into that mindset until I look in the mirror and I see that I don't look like myself. Even if they're tracing the outlines of my wrinkles to deepen them for the zombie makeup. I'm like, oh great, that's what I look like in 10 years, perfect. Another question? Yeah, what's up? Oh, the audience, go ahead, Justin, stand up.
Really horror, or zombies are really a very sci-fi, old school sci-fi fan. And I was listening to Best Buy one day, trying to find, the latest current sci-fi movie, it was on sale, so I buy it for him. And expecting to find out what's in back, what's all the extras, the sun comes up, the sun goes down, all the sun numbers hits the movie dead man. So my question is anybody else that is totally new to this, just bellish with my actor that really doesn't come from a horror or a zombie genre background, that is more skewed from something else that just sucks you in?
That's a great question. Anybody else just find it by accident? Was like, holy, this is the best. Yeah, you. Cool. That's what you hear. All right, Norman's here. And Addie and Madison, so we're gonna bring them out of the way. Come on up, guys. We're not, hang out back there. First question, go. First question, go. I'll wait, okay, count the clock.
I was bed pretty early, but as you see, I had to steal this wolf mouse to get home. So I had to sneak through everybody. I don't know if anybody saw that Window Saints panel. But remember Sean was talking about the montage? Something about, I have to really beat myself here, but yeah, you guys know how I am with the microphone. But he was talking about the montage, and he was talking about, he came up with a line about the tip. I woke up and there was a sticker on the bottom of my shoe with that phrase on it. So yeah, it was a good night, but it wasn't a late night.
Oh, next question. I'm just rearranging, come on. Come on, shoot, next, go. Yes, sir, in the back.
It's let's see. There's two of them. There's one that is a real one. That what happens is if a zombie comes into a lot of people in the room, you dry fire it, and they digitally put the arrow in it, and they'll put the arrow in the forehead. The other one, for say you're doing a shot and you're laying on your back, and the camera's looking down, and you're supposed to shoot the zombie. And the camera is the zombie's point of view. There's another one that's basically like a Nerf crossbow. It goes, so it'll go like a foot. So that's the wimpy one is probably the one I'm carrying because it's lighter as well.
Good question, next. Just throw up a hand. It's a small, intimate audience.
Come on.
Yes, ma'am, you.
You're talking in the Bodak panel about your horseback riding house group, and you made a comment that you got better at shooting crossbow from horseback.
Yeah, but well, geez, I'm not giving any information whatsoever. I've learned some tricks on a horse that involve crossbows. I can do it on the animal.
Many the conspirator, the federal force.
Okay, you hear a crazy story right now?
Yes.
About the conspirator? Okay. Alright, so this goes like this. So there's a shot, right? That it's the two of us and myself on horses, shooting profile this way. And I'm on this side, yelling with the gun, like, just going nuts. And my horse, which I don't know what the heck it's doing, is jumping up on 2 feet. So from a camera looking up the horse at me, it looks like I know what I'm doing, luckily. I'm terrified. But the best part is that once they get done shooting my coverage this way, they have to shoot this way, to all the actors in the horse's profile. With Robert Redford, furious because my horse keeps going like this, right? I'm on this side, right? So my horse is going backwards. Here's the camera, it's riding into frame, backwards. Redford's watching this camera. He's like, God dang it, someone had a woman's horse. Take two. That happened like 5 times to the point where Redford got to walk off into the woods furious. From that moment to me doing the thing with the boom on the horse, I got much fun.
So Russell, you had a hand up over here. Yeah, remember? Whose favorite color? Anybody's? What's your favorite color? Come on in. How are you thinking, Madison? Do you think this is a very serious question?
Let's see, think this through. Hard question. This is the hardest question I've ever heard, so I'm gonna take about 10 minutes.
Okay. Another question that might pertain to zombies, but thank you. Oh, okay. They're getting their story straight.
So, you want to
Ladies. I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out how to tell this.
Is this a cooling tent with a zombie in the cooling tent?
Yeah.
Super cool.
Okay, so it was like cooling tent, and one of the zombies was laying on the ground sleeping, and we thought it was a mannequin at first, so we came in and we're like, why is there a mannequin in the cooling tent? I like sat up, we got freaked out, and so somebody else walks in, Noah, and we're like, go kick that mannequin over there, go kick it. And he's like, no, I bet it costs like thousands of dollars, I don't want to hurt it or anything. It's like, no, go kick it, it's durable, go kick it. So right before he kicks it, it sits up and grabs his leg, and he runs out of the tent, screaming, and I think he was scarred for life.
I do enjoy watching you guys when you come on set after it's been dressed with whatever zombies, especially like the CDC scene from last season. And they're just like walking on set going, ooh, oh, that looks great. Oh. And I remember one of the resets, Steven wound up standing next to me, and he looks down and he's like, oh my God, are you real? And I was just like, hey, buddy, what's up? He's like, mix mannequins in with real zombie actors, and they do such a great job on both counts. It's kind of hard to differentiate, because of course we're holding our breath during filming, which is so much fun. But yeah, it's nice to watch you guys and you all come on set, just like inspecting everything, like, ooh, that looks really grotesque. I like how those intestines are just laying everywhere. Good job, guys. That's super fun. What's the other question? Yes, ma'am.
I dream last night I was an Echo and the Bunny Man. Sort of the same thing.
No, but I get dreams with a bunch of dinosaurs because of my brothers with dinosaurs all in my face. I don't. I'm just cool that way, so.
Another question? Yes, sir, in the front. What's y'all's favorite zombie movie? Ooh, favorite zombie movie or project? That you're allowed to see or refer to.
I've never seen a zombie film. I've never liked monsters, zombies, because my imagination pretty much goes, and then it's all real all around me, and then I have to sleep on the floor with my dogs because I get too scared. So after week 3, it's even gotten creepier, and my parents are like, you're in the safest room in the house. I'm like, no, because all the bedrooms are on the other side of the house, and I have a bedroom all by itself and in the back, so I think someone's gonna break in and kill me.
So what she means is, she's the star of her own favorite zombie film. Madison, your favorite? Your favorite zombie film, project, TV show that you've seen?
I'm not really good with names. There's this really funny one. I don't remember the
Shaun
name.
of the Dead?
Huh?
Is it Shaun of the Dead?
I don't know, I can't remember.
No worries, that's a really funny one. Norman, yours?
I think last night was I'm really into that one because I like the music. You know, like that's why I like a lot of music.
I like the 28 Day series. I think they did a great job on that. Return of the Dead.
Yeah, Return of the Dead. That's the last one I saw. I like the music and stuff. I like all of them. Yeah, I'm a big fan of all of them.
Next question. Good morning, sir. Yes.
I'd like to do a musical.
Have you seen Disney Channel? And you know how they're always like, hey, I'm Max Lynn, and I'm with this, and then they like draw the mouse ears? I've always wanted to do that. I practice in my room every day. I've always wanted to star in my own film, be the lead, and my older sister would be Dakota Fanning. I work with her now. But I'd be the star in my own film and the only star.
Well, she's fitting right into this business. So Madison, you come back next year and tell us all about your achievements at Disney, right? Because we're going to make that happen. Okay, you heard it here first. Question? Yes, sir.
I'm sure he'll be back. River will be back sometime. I can't tell you when. And playing Redneck is awesome. I think I'm like becoming a redneck. I bought an old '79 F-150. It's white. It's got dents in it. It's got big black tires. It's kind of, I have a BB gun. I sit in my kitchen. I have a train that goes by my kitchen window, and I make coffee and shoot the train. I think I'm becoming a redneck. And we got to New York before a weekend, like 2 weeks ago, and I felt so out of place and hated it, and was so angry I was there, and just couldn't wait to get back to Georgia. So I think very nice of you to say that. You like Georgia, right? It's always on your mind. Oh, look how the arms that shoot up now. Perfect, thanks. Question? Next one.
If and when Merle does come back, you know, I assume Daryl will probably be forced to choose between going with Merle and going with the rest of the group. What would you like to see happen, and what do you think Daryl really would do?
I don't know, you know, again, I can't really tell you. But I don't know, you know, the thing is, like, you think growing up with a big brother like Merle, you know, and there's also, you know, other parts of the story that make it, you know, that upbringing hard as well, you don't know. But I mean, growing up with a big brother like that, you're probably constantly always put down, probably constantly in his shadow, and every day probably sucks. So once there's a separation of that, blood is thicker than water, so because there's you don't know which way to go. So I'll just say it'll be very interesting.
Yes. Don't be shy. Yes, sir.
I was a little creepy zombie girl. I was originally an extra in that film, and they actually put me as supporting. They pushed me up because I was in this pink dress. It's all torn up that my best friend made me. And but ever since then, I've been pretty much a fan of zombies. I don't like to watch it though, because it's a little disgusting. But yes, I was in a zombie film previously.
Oh, look, here comes Chandler. Thanks, buddy. That's a great break to a long time. Ladies and gentlemen, Chandler Gregg.
And the name of it is One Last Sunset.
I'll be back and take care of yourself. You're okay, all right, thanks for your work. Good morning, buddy. Can I pour your water for you, sir?
No.
Okay, got it. Okay, great. Masterful. I see a future of you being a server. That'd be great. I'm kidding. Yes, ma'am.
Wow. I like the double axe to the rope. That was pretty fun in the CBC, and I had to learn blind. That was kind of awesome. I have a good one in this one, but so we can kill.
Tease.
Yeah. I'm teaching the double swing because we kind of made that up on the day, and the visual effects team liked it so much they gave me a bonus and made the head fly off. So.
Oh, Chandler, we proposed a very difficult question earlier. What your favorite color is. So we're going to ponder it for a few minutes and then come back to it, okay? Next question. Yes, ma'am. No, family show. No, we're missing our Jameson shots, so we're good to go. If you missed the Big Box 8 panel, that's what we were doing. Next question. Yes, ma'am.
Now that you guys are in a zombie TV series, have you guys just started coming up with your own zombie survival plan?
No. I kind of make like this contraption where I use like pull a lever and a barricade goes down and my stairway falls off so the zombies can't get up to me, but not really. If you watch SpongeBob, Sandy has this giant glass dome. I'd have that over my house without zombies trying to break in, or steel doors go over all the doors.
Okay. Colby.
You guys have a really intense scene. Let's just make mine the first scene. You're all around the camper and zombies sort of take over camp. Here's where Lynn's going. Is there anything that you guys do after they cut, sort of calm themselves down and sort of get back to the place where you're like at his face?
I make sure zombies are acting normal after they cut. That's my face.
We goof off all the time, so I think the only time that we're serious is actually when we're saying action. I know Andy and I have this thing we started where it'll be really, really intense on set, and one of us will look at the other and go, I love you. And then the next person's response is, F you. It's kind of a new thing. I was going to put a money jar up here, just to see how much F's I can fill in.
I did it at home. I made this money jar, but every time somebody creates it, they pay $5. And no, but on location that we're shooting, the person that owns the place says no profanity at all, so it actually makes sense. And then I kind of forgot about it. Yeah.
I want to expand more on Colby's question, like when you're resetting, you're ready to yell action and go again. Do you feel that it's just an opportunity for you went through that quick millisecond self-critique and then you're just redoing it in a way that you feel might improve upon it? In those scenes, like you said your line, then you'll have to do it again. Do you try to take a different angle on it, or are you usually pretty happy with takes one or two? Or do you feel that with each additional take you've improved on what it is that you're trying to do?
Definitely try to improve, and look for different ways to walk through it or accept it or whatever. I think all of us do that. Whether everybody on the show is such a good actor. It's rare because that never happens. So true. And I think part of that is all the actors really like being on the show. They like the people they're working with, and so I think it's a constant try to find a new way to do it. And when you have an ensemble all doing it at the same time, people bouncing off of each other all the time. So you feel that intensity, especially if you quickly reset and go through. You don't really lose the moment. You just go again. And then when the cameras turn around, that's when the momentum kind of gets, because you have a larger break with turnarounds to do something from a different angle. So if you cut a scene called lunch, you're pretty much guaranteed that the first take when you come back is going to be
because everybody's so lethargic. They're like, oh, that was good. They're about to sweat. Cool.
Get in a rhythm.
Yes, ma'am.
Norm, it's a little more like violence movies, like cigarette burns, and like that. What's your favorite weapon?
Wow. My favorite weapon, I think crossbow's my favorite. The only thing I don't like about the crossbow is it's heavy. And when you run, you put it on your back, it bangs against your spine. But I like the feel hold your crossbow. I mean, guns are fun, guns are fun. But knives are fun, axes are fun, rope is fun. I think the crossbow, because you can't help but look cool holding a crossbow.
So, Addie, have you come up with your favorite color yet, or are we still pondering?
It's too difficult. I can't.
Thanks for stopping her, Jude. Nice. Next question. Yes, ma'am. Ooh. So quickly, Chandler, how dry did you go?
Well, first I went on tape. I recorded it and I sent it into my agent, and then they sent it into the casting director. Then I had callback, which they wanted me to do another on tape thing. So I did that again, and then the third time I went to the production office and I was in the room with Frank Darabont, Gallagher, and the other producer Denise. What's her last name? Denise. What's Denise's last name? Producer Denise.
Oh, yeah,
But those three were in the room, and I did the audition. I felt really good about it, and then about a week later, I got a call from my agent saying that I got the part, and I was like bouncing off the walls and like running around the house, like, I got the part. It was scary.
Madison, what was your audition process like?
We have a recording thing in our basement, and it was actually just really easy. I went down there and did the audition, and then how long was it after? I don't know. It was the next day actually. Somebody called Daddy. Our agent called Daddy, and he came running into my mom's room and was like, "Daddy, The Walking Dead!" And I was like, "Walking Dead? What was that? What's The Walking Dead again? Oh, yesterday! That's right." And then I was running through the house. That's stuff I know. So
Yeah, I kind of left out the part where they didn't call us back for 3 months. But yeah, the first audition didn't call us back for 3 months, so we just forgot about it and went on to other auditions.
Norman?
I read the pilot and really liked it and wanted to get a part on it. And the only part I was really drawn to it and was Merle. And they cast Michael Rooker, and then I got a phone call saying that Frank wrote the part of Daryl for me to play. So, yeah.
Very cool. Allie, how did you get the part?
I actually did have to audition for my role. They had emailed my mom saying they wanted me to audition for this zombie role, but while we were auditioning, they wouldn't tell us anything about it except just after like the zombie was like, "Can we at least get one line?" And the line was "little girl." And we sent in the audition, and then they said we would know by Friday, and it had passed Friday. We're like, we didn't get it. And then they contacted us on Monday saying we got the part. We're like, got the part for what? The Walking Dead. We're like, okay, we don't know what that is. Don't keep us hoping. The zombie audition? Oh yeah. Wait, what is The Walking Dead anyways? And they said it was a TV show. And we're like, oh my god, I watched my first TV show. And then we're like all over the house running, and jumping on top of my dogs. But
It's too early for that topic. Dude, that was too easy. My audition was Zombieland. I did that in the time. Same casting agency that does the background zombies work on the show for Zombieland. That's how I got the gig. Very cool. Now that you don't care, I just have that other question. That man in the back of the white t-shirt. Southern decadence, but probably for these guys. What would you do in Liberty if you weren't here?
nothing.
I have a motorcycle down in West State. Every time I'm out on Saturday, I'm on a motorcycle. The cows, I'm going to be honest.
Playing with them nice. Yeah, they're cute.
That's all.
It's pleasant.
Are they from set?
They're from Petco.
What would you do, Jenna?
Say again?
What would you do this weekend if you were in a drag con?
I'd be over at my friend's house. Or you'd be over at my house. We'd just
Playing video games?
in our little cave in my room.
Are we got a man cave? Nice. You start so young. Next question. Yes, sir.
You're all set, you're not working, you were here in Atlanta. What would you like to do around that? What was like or something? You just didn't know what to do.
We don't shoot in Atlanta, we shoot in Sonoya.
Sonoya, Alabama.
No, Sonoya?
It's Sonoya, Georgia. So tell me where you're filming.
Everybody knows where it's
That's true, it's right there.
Yeah, it's at Raleigh Studios is where we shoot most of it.
Basically, it's in the middle of nowhere. No offense to people who live in Sonoya. But there's like no McDonald's within the radius of like 1 mile.
There's that one lucky gas station on the corner.
Nothing there, there's no McDonald's. I love it out there, I love it.
Another question. Man in the back to the purple. Girl, by the speedway, there is no town. There's just shit like I live there. I live in East Point, so it's all my backyard to me. What about you guys? You guys venture out here on location?
Well, I live here, so.
You're married, aren't you?
No, yeah, Woodstock, which is
Woodstock.
like 30 minutes, 30, 40 minutes north of here. But well, my mom and dad know where a lot of stuff is.
I ventured around Sonoya. It took all of like 5 minutes, but that's all there. And yeah, in little neighboring towns around it, I do all that junk as much as possible. But what? What's that?
Frequent guys at that Irish pub in downtown Sonoya?
Oh, is it Peachtree City?
No, it's in Sonoya. There's another Irish pub in Peachtree City also. There's one on the square. They filmed Drop the Diva there a couple of times.
Yeah, Greg Nicotero, who does our zombies and stuff, he took me to one in Peachtree City where I think Shia LaBeouf got in a fight. Did you hear about that? That was the talk of the night.
You in the red in the back, way back. And what's the second part of the question? Oh, what inspired you to be an actor, and what's your backup plan with all those stuff?
My mom was an audition. She started acting when she was like 17, and she was going out to do something, I can't remember. But I was like, I'm gonna do that too, so she got started. And now the whole family, except her dad, is doing it, and they all go to stage with the hockey sticks. I'm living with my parents. I want to go to college. I think I want to be a veterinarian. But I will not put animals down. Just saying. I actually started off modeling when I was like 3 or 4, and then our agency kept sending us on auditions rather than print work, and then we started kindergarten, and we pretty much, well, I started kindergarten, and I pretty much had the whole thing, and then when I was in 2nd grade, they contacted me and wanted me to audition for Young Dakota Fanning and The Secret Life of Bees, and Mom's like, no, we aren't doing this anymore, and I'm like, please, Mommy, let me try, and of course, I practiced, I rehearsed, and I actually ended up getting it, so ever since then, I've been hooked to acting, but if I leave acting, I'd probably go on the way to soccer. I'm still on a team right now. I missed a game yesterday, and I don't know how it turned out yet, but last year we did not get defeated.
Okay. I had a similar thing. I'm on a softball team. Luckily, we lost every one of our games.
We won every game.
Oh, yes, you're awesome. Okay, Norman, what's your backup plan?
I'm late for that, I think.
Right.
How I got into acting, actually I followed a girl to Los Angeles who immediately dumped me. I started working at a Harley-Davidson shop called Dr. Carl's Hog Hospital in Venice, California. Got in a fight with the guy who owns it. Went to a party that night, drank too much, started yelling at a bunch of people. Somebody asked me to be in a play. No joke. Then I took about pizza to convince me to go meet this lady. I went to her playhouse. It was called the Tiffany Theater on Sunset. Lisa Kudrow was in the play. A whole bunch of cool people were in the play. But I did the play. Lady from Waymore saw me in the play the first night. Hip hop with me, side pop with me, and I started booking movies and just kept going. As far as a backup plan, I might join your soccer team. Yeah. I won't be on that side. I don't know. I do a lot of hard work as well, so maybe I just do hard work. But I don't know.
Yes, sir.
Not that I've read.
Yeah, there's some rumors going around. That's whispers in the wind right now. But fingers crossed. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, if you voice interest, sure, they go to Franco. I would love to direct an episode of The Walking Dead. I'd love to get all that script and get it together. I mean, so again, you read all the time. I mean, didn't Lindsay Lohan want to become a zombie? Or all kinds of crazy stuff.
I heard Charlie Sheen at one point.
Yeah, Charlie Sheen.
But there is talks on that. So.
Next question. Yes, sir.
Everyone really knows their stuff, right?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone comes really prepared.
Everyone that reads that they have a lot of lines, they actually work like a month. They start remembering the lines like a month before they shoot that scene. Like I can't say the line, but yeah.
Everyone's really professional on the team. I don't think we've ever come across somebody that doesn't know their lines. So I don't think I'll do that on Tuesday. Yeah, we're good.
Cam?
First of all, I have read October and she says that her and decided that women's best actor ever is Sandra Bullock.
Aww.
They named it about Norman. Actually, somebody showed me a picture yesterday of they named it Puppy Murphy. Yeah, maybe I'll start a kennel. That'll be my backup.
And I think it'd be her better name.
What's what?
Well, I wanted to name him Cheeto Frito Dorito Burrito, but I'm boarding 2 hamsters for my friends across the street because their mom is terrified of mice. So I'm keeping them for them. Their names are Cheeto, Frito, Nut, and Popcorn. Yes, Popcorn. No, really, she will jump. If you try to figure out, she'll jump like this time. I'm not kidding. And then I have an answer. Her name's Turkey.
Awesome question. Best yet. Sir, agree?
What's the hardest scene for each of you to do in the series?
Ooh, that's a good one. Chandler, what's your hardest scene to film so far that you talk about?
First scene was, I know it's in season 2, I can say, obviously. But last year, I didn't have that many scenes. But I think sprinting away from an exploding building, and I don't know, like 10 seconds, was pretty fun. I actually, Norman, and one of the first take, I was running like right behind you because Sarah was pushing me forward, and you swung the axe to chop off the zombie's head, and you almost chopped my head off. It was like, no!
Sorry, Bob.
No, it's not your fault. I'm gonna say it was another one, I hope. But
How about you, Madison? The hardest scene that you've done, or just a microphone, that you can talk about?
Season 1. That's what I talk about. Probably running away from CDC because I had a fever that day, and I had to run really fast with 103 fever. That wasn't fun.
It was a hot day, too.
It was hot, and I had to run really fast. So that was really hard. But yeah, that was fun. Even with 103 fever, jumping over a bush is fun. I like CDC songs, so good.
Norman?
Season 2, all of episode 6 is brutal for me. Yeah, I can't say what happens, of course, but wait till you get to episode 6. And we were joking that about 30 million people are going to throw up in their mouth all at the same time. That's kind of like, yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. Season 1, probably my intro scene coming in with the deer being gnawed on and all that, because I hadn't met anybody. I'd actually met them in between actions. And then John and Andy kind of beat the crud out of me during that first day. So probably that day. I went back to the hotel, it's black and blue. So.
Yeah, you get real bruises on set, I swear. Still better. For the gross out moment, is it going to be more gross than beating up the zombie to get the entrails and stuff to decorate the boys in episode 2?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is that pretty gross? Did y'all see that?
That was disgusting.
That was the best episode ever.
This has a. Did you see Deliverance?
Oh, no.
Let's just leave it there.
Yes, please. It's still daylight. Next question. Yes, sir.
There's been talk online that Scott Ian Pendrax is as a cameo role as a zombie. Have you had any? Can you tell us anything about your interaction with him? Is he just a zombie on board, or is he a hero zombie or anything like that?
He's a featured zombie. But the worst part, I wasn't working that day. I was so bummed. Yeah. But I definitely know he's a featured zombie. He's like you'll notice him and you'll pick him out of the lineup. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's supposed to be a great time.
Oh, you have a black and white t-shirt. One more time. What you got? What?
Oh yeah.
yeah, they're already green-lighted for season 3.
Girl, you and your questions. Hey, I need to be behind you. Or, yeah, let go.
Is there any work you've never met with on show or anything that visually starts like watching an expert on this?
John Bernthal. You mean who was like guested on the show? Or anything? On Walking Dead or my life? Debbie Harry. I got to make out and kill her. That was fun. It was like my mom. Debbie Harry was like that. Isaac Hayes was like that. Robert Redford. Yeah, I've had a bunch. You know, so a whole bunch of them.
That's a great question. Guys, we've got 8 minutes left. Who wants to ask a question and they've just been holding it all this time? Raise your hand now. Okay, so that'll give us time for those 3. So I'll get you last, okay? Because you're my staunch supporter. All right, sister, let go.
To survive the zombie apocalypse with? Yeah.
Bieber.
Justin Bieber. Justin Bieber, not Selena Gomez. Me and Norman.
Addie, who's your dream team?
I definitely have my little brothers with me the whole time. I'd really like to be the boss of my whole team. I don't have a dream
Shocking.
team. I'd be the toughest and most violent person. But I don't know yet.
How do that?
Kind of like my favorite color.
Chandler?
I take Norman. John, Strachan. Who else? Not sure. Yeah. Basically. I was on Conan. Gilbert McDonald's and Heidi Warner.
Stellan Skarsgård, Vin Diesel, and Norman.
That's me spit on it.
There was someone in front of the lake that had her hand a moment ago. Was it gentleman, I believe? Or no, you lost it? Okay, that's cool. Finish this out, lady. What's your question?
All right, so for the kids, how do you cope with filming and studying your school lessons? How much time do you spend studying?
Well, I think you have to spend like a minimum of 3 hours every day, and we have a set tutor, so it's not really that hard. And yeah.
Girl, you're supposed to say it's the hardest thing ever. You need to lower it to 2 hours.
It should be illegal.
Well, last year it was really tough because the last 3 weeks of filming was the first 3 weeks of school for me. So I was in public school then, and the tutor, she was just hovering over me. And I also had my photo double and Maddie's photo double. And of course, Maddie, you have to work 3 days straight to have a tutor for all for all 3 days. You have to do school for 3 hours. You can do 20. I'm telling you all about this. You guys probably never remember this. Anyone here? But anyway, now I'm homeschooled, and it's a lot easier now. And that's it.
I'm homeschooled now, but before I was in school, but I did it during the summer, but I did conventions like Dragon Con, and I had other films, so I had to drop out of my school, and now I miss my friends, but now I'm homeschooled, so it's pretty easy now.
All right, everyone. Hope you had a nice time with us today. Thank you guys for being here. We'll go see them over the Walk of Fame, all right?
Once again, big thanks to Liz and the Dixons Vixens. Please check them out at DixonsVixens.com. They do a lot of cool stuff, charity work. They have T-shirts and all kinds of Dixon Brothers apparel and stuff. They're cool people. They have Facebook pages as well. You can apply for membership. They have a forum once you're in that you can be a part of. Really nice people. Once again, cool stuff. We'll be back shortly with another episode. We're going to start pumping these out pretty regularly now that Season 2 is upon us. And we'll also be doing the Season 1 finale commentary shortly. As always, you can reach us for the voicemail line at 516-468